Good morning. Today I want to talk to you about a story from 2 Kings chapter 5 and also something that happened to me many years ago. In 2 Kings chapter 5, Naaman came to Elisha and he wanted to be cured of leprosy. And Naaman wasn't real happy about how Elisha did it, but his servants talked him into going to the Jordan River, dipping 7 times, and he was cured of his leprosy. And Elisha refused to take any reward or award from him, no silver, no gold, no clothes, nothing. And so Naaman went away and he was cured and he was very happy. Well, Gehazi, Elisha's servant, didn't think that was right. He's like, we cured this guy, this Syrian. He's not even Israeli. He's not one, he doesn't have a covenant with God. He should pay something. And so Gehazi runs after Naaman and he lies to him and tells him some sons of the prophets had come and please give us some silver and some clothes. And so Naaman is happy to do that. And Gehazi takes the stuff and he goes back to the house where Elisha is and he hides the silver and the clothes. And Elisha's like, where have you been, Gehazi? Now, right then, Gehazi could have told him what he did. He could have come clean. He could have said, I know you said not to do this, Elijah, but I did it anyway. Please forgive me. But that's not what Gehazi did. Gehazi lied. And Elisha knew exactly what Gehazi had done. And so Elisha said to Gehazi that the leprosy that had been on Naaman would now cling to Gehazi and his family forever. And Gehazi went out full of leprosy, white as snow. Now, what has that got to do with me? It reminded me of something that happened to me a long time ago. And I worked for a man. And he specifically told me not to do something while he was away. I specifically didn't do what he said. Now, this boss of mine, he was used to people arguing with him. When he didn't like something that happened, he would just yell at you. So he came back to the office after he was gone and he found out what I did and he called me into the office and I mean, he lit into me. He was yelling at me. He was ticked, and rightly so, because I disobeyed orders from the boss. So what did I do? Did I lie to him and say, oh, no, I didn't do that? Like Gehazi? No. No, I didn't. There's a verse in the Bible that says, a soft answer turns away wrath. So when my boss yelled at me, I just very quietly said, you're right. I did that. I shouldn't have done it. I'm sorry. That deflated my boss's anger. And I had favor with that man. Well, for one thing, his daughter's name was Deanna. And so he called me Deanna the entire time that I worked for him. Not that my name is Deanna, my name is Diane. But he always called me Deanna, and I just let him because, whatever. Well, then when it was time for me to get married, I just jokingly said to him, well, since you think of me as your daughter and my dad has given me $500 and my mom is, $500. $500 and my mom's given me $500 for my wedding. How about you give me $500 too? You know what he did? He gave me $500. He called it a Christmas bonus, even though I left his employ on October 31st. So you see, it's very good if somebody tells you shouldn't do something and you do it anyway. You confess it, say you're sorry, and you'll have favor with them.